Hello and welcome back everyone to this video where we're going to look at 5 Python tricks every beginner should know, which will immensely improve your code's efficiency. So without wasting any time, let's just dive right into it. Suppose I have two lists, names and salary, and I want to iterate through both of them and print out each value in them separately. I do something like this, where my loop goes till the length of the names array. Salary at index I. That's what we'd expect, right? But what if I add another name to the names list? Oh no, we got an index out of range error. This is where the zip function comes in to help us. We write the lists as arguments to the zip function, and the problem will be solved. Print name sal. Voila, no more errors. No salary gets assigned to Alex, and we don't see his name in the output either. If I add another value in the salaries and run it again, now Alex does have a salary. Now, if I remove Alex, let's see what happens. Still no errors. Python handles this in a really smart way. Here is another application. Suppose we have two lists for x and y values and I want to merge them into one to form an array called points. I can do the following and get the result. Notice how we need to convert the zip object into a list first before printing it out. Let's say we have this simple code to identify if an individual is eligible to cast a vote or not. Let's run this and see how the output looks like. If I change the age value and run it again, yep, it works all fine. However, there is a much simpler way to write this exact same program using the ternary operator. We write what value is to be assigned, next the condition, and lastly the else statement. And we'll run it again. And voila, the same result as before. I'll change the age, and yep, it works as we wanted. We can actually simplify this even further by writing the ternary operator in the print function itself. I'll show you how. We'll copy this and just paste it within the print function. We'll run it, and there it is, working just as before. The next feature is Enumerate. Let's say we have a list and we want to keep track of the index values as we loop through it. A basic way to do that is something like this, where we increment the index value by 1 each time. Print index item index plus equals 1. We'll run it and see. Although there's no need for this extra variable index. Let's see how. We'll loop through using the enumerate and pass our list as the argument, which in our case is items. We'll print index items, and we get the same result we got previously. Let's look at another example where I want to convert all the even indexes of a list to 1 and all the odd indexes to 0. The way we can achieve this is again by using enumerate. What we can do is We can loop through index, num, and enumerate nums, and index modulus 2 is 0, then we'll assign a 1, else we'll just assign a 0. And lastly, I'll just print the nums list. And you can see all the even indexes are now 1. This next trick is something you'll be using regularly. It is list comprehension. It makes creating lists a lot easier. Here, I want to add the cubes of the elements in the nums array to the list called cubes. I can do something like this. That was pretty basic, right? Now, let me show you the list comprehension. We write num raised to 3 for num in nums, and that's it. It's done. It was that easy. Lastly, we have f-strings. You may have encountered areas where you were required to print values of different data types in a single print statement. And you must have done something like your rank is dot format status rank, and we'll run it. Works. You might have also used percentages, like you are %s and your rank is %d, status rank. It works fine. Both of these work fine, but there's an even better way. It's the f string. You type f, then quotes, then inside the curly braces, you write the name of the variables, and you're done. See? We can also perform some operations. For instance, rank times 100. The rank's now 200. See how easy that is? These were 5 really awesome tricks that I believe every Python beginner should know about. Let me know in the comments if you like them, and I'll see you in the next one.